Welcome to Come Back with Erica Cobb, a community of folks like yourselves who are getting ready and staying ready for their next chapter. Now, my guest today is someone who is super dope because he is one of the stars of the Netflix original series #BlackAF.
Black AF is definitely more of an attitude than a skin color.
You know him as Pops, who is the sensitive, cute, younger-ish sibling of the 6 children that are represented on the show. And I have him with me today, Justin Claiborne. Thank you so much for joining us. So what is the comeback that you were willing to earn?
I remember I auditioned for this Netflix TV show and I did amazing. I thought definitely I was going to book it and I didn't, and I was so invested in the character. When I didn't book it, it kind of brought me down a little bit. I thought to myself, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So I kept on trucking and I booked Black AF. So it's always just keep looking forward.
I am bringing in my little sister, Ebony. Hey, Ebony.
Hey, what's happening?
During this quarantine, we've been hitting each other up with, have you seen 20s? Have you seen this show? Have you seen that show? And one of the shows that we keep talking about is Black AF on Netflix. I just really want to talk about it with someone who comes from the same household, but we have very different perspectives on life. So I've been hearing a lot of things about the way that Black people should be represented, the way that they're representing us. So let's just kind of dive into it, because I think a prevailing theme recently in a lot of sit downs that I've had is the idea that we talk about the Black community as if we're this homogenized group, as if we can all be spoken to the same way, communicated the same way, we're from the same place, you can GPS your way there. And that's just not the case. And when you get a show like Black AF, it's so polarizing for a lot of reasons. And one of the themes that has come up is colorism. As you know, Kenya Barris's family, which is loosely depicted on the show, is very diverse when it comes to skin tones. And as siblings, we have the same mother and father, but you are a lighter complexion, I'm a darker complexion. And I don't recall that ever being an issue in our lives in terms of a family. But I do remember a time when I was like a preteen, and I remember overhearing a woman say to our mother that the reason why Dad favored you over me is because you were the light one and I was the dark one. And really, in looking back on it, the reason why he favored you over me is because I was a teenager and you were very little. But that was the first time that I had ever been introduced to colorism. So what does colorism mean to you?
It's a messed up thing to think about and say, but like, there is privilege. Like, when I see it now, I look at like Steph Curry versus LeBron James. Like, Steph Curry gets to have this amazing family man, and Steph Curry can do no wrong. LeBron James opened up a school and he still gets dogged all the time. He's not educated, he's not this, he's not that. LeBron James didn't go to college, but he made a career and it's a family man, has done all the right steps. When I look at it, I just look at those comparisons. I think that's the most telling. I look back at college basketball when I remember looking at like some of the best players in the country, and one was light-skinned and grew up in a neighborhood near us, and another one was a little bit darker and ended up going to a university going to a team that was near us, and they came out at the same time, had similar skill sets, both dunked, but one was really touted a lot higher than the other, and it was really interesting to me because I felt like, well, if this other girl was lighter, would they be more competitive, or would there be more attention on them? So I think I see it more in sports than in anything else.
So it'll be a great listen, and I want to hear from you on all of my social platforms. So keep in touch and stay safe and healthy.